Of course, that is Mr. Bocot being here, part of that tabulation. Are we ready with our question?
Okay, ready na daw. So we're just gonna flash it on the LED wall.
Must we? Okay, so Mr. Bocot, please take a look at our LED wall. Let's go. Tell us right now, what do you see on the photo, Mr. Bocot?
Well, it's very obvious that we can see the genuine happiness of the children. But to me, I choose not to delve on the literal meaning of the picture. I choose to thematize on the true meaning of that picture. For that picture, what I can say is unity. Culture is what unites us. Unity through culture. Where one can be Kankanaay, Kalanguya, Ibaloy, Iwak, or even Ikarao. But in times of dire need, we see strength in unity with the so-called beauty in diversity.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bocot, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and
Please join us here up
congratulations.
on stage as we usher in the next contestant.
Next contestant, may we call on the stage our candidate number 5 from Mangkayan. Mr. Mangkayan, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you feeling at this hour?
I'm so excited to answer.
Okay. Excited na excited ka na. Anyways, your question will be flashed in the LED wall.
All you have to do is to tell us what you think about this. Mas malakas na to.
Ayan. Exchange na lang. Okay.
Please look at this picture. Let's go.
I see a spark of hope, and I can explain why. Kabunyan had given us the gift for the people of Benguet. We must be thankful because we are gifted. We are given this rich ancestral domain of ours. Our ancestor who bestowed us with cultural values and cultural traditions. And the only hope that I see is this one, the younger generation. They are the spark of hope. And in order to let them fall in love with our culture, to give it value, is to let them experience firsthand. Let them play the gongs. Let them wear our attire with proud. Let them dance the kanyao. And most of all, let them fall in love with our cultural values. And in relation to this year's Advice team, I empower every one of you to safeguard our culture, our nature, for the better future of this younger generation. Let us harness the goodness and the advancement of this fourth industrial revolution to let us see the future challenges that we have. Yaman, Mangkayan!
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 5 from Mangkayan. Up next, let us call our candidate number 9 from Kabayan. Once again, candidate number 9 from Kabayan. Take your mic. Kumusta? Still
I'm
wonder-
speechless po. Wala akong masabi.
Ngayon, dapat marami kang sasabihin.
Yes po.
Papakita namin tong picture. You have to say something about it, okay? Are you ready?
Ready!
Let's go!
Tignan natin ang ating LED.
As we can see at the picture, we can see a happy child dancing or performing what we call tayaw. And it is very essential to us because it signifies and it serves as our identity. With that, I can say that we should start teaching our young ones with our culture, tradition, and of course, they will be our future who will continue the legacy of what our province have started. With that, I can say that tama nga yung sinabi ni Dr. Jose Rizal that ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. With that, I can say, benguet, we need to teach our young ones as early as his age. So with that, thank you very much. Matagot-tagot ako amin!
Thank you so much, candidate number 9 from Kabayan.
Right now,
Up next, tawagin rin naman natin sa entablado, candidate number 10 of La Trinidad.
come join us, Mr. La Trinidad.
Good evening, Mr. La Trinidad. How are you at this hour?
Hello, hello. I am so glad and I'm happy at the same time because I am a part of the top 5 and that means to say I am going to fight for my spot,
Aha.
for my title,
And
which
to
is
fight for
Mr.
your-
Benguet.
Sorry. And to fight for your spot, would like you to take a look at this picture and say something about it. Let's show the picture. Here it is.
You know, culture is very, very close to my heart. Because of our culture, we are here right now, happy and celebrating, just like what is in the picture. You know, culture has been protecting us throughout the years. It acts like an invisible barrier that protected us from the colonizers and from the diseases that had happened around us. And you know, culture is always the key for our unity. Why? Because of our tradition, binadang. When we are doing binadang, we are showing caring and sharing. And if there's caring and sharing beyond us, there is love. And if there's love, we manifest unity, which is the most important key for us to achieve our greatest dream, our aspiration for our beloved province. So together, let us unite and ignite the people who are so ignorant of our culture. Let us fight back the ignorance of other people to our culture. Let us unite so that we will live and we can continue our legacy just like Adivay. Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat, candidate number 10, Mr. La Trinidad. And of
Alright.
course, to complete our top 5 finalists for the Mr. Benguet 2022, let's call up on stage candidate number 13 from Kibungan. Hello, Mr. Kibungan. How are you?
Good evening. I'm feeling excited and feel honored to be here. Thank you.
Okay. Then, well, when you were left right at the dugout, we hope that you were, very relaxed because right now you're about to take a look at the photo. This photo, you have to tell us what you think about, all right?
Are
so
you
please
ready?
turn around and tell us something about this. There we go.
This is an example of the beautiful culture of benguet. And this is something that I want to preserve as one of social media influencers here in Benguet. I am using my social media influence to influence to stop also the discrimination against the Igorot because we Igorots are being looked down. So I want to break that stigma. That is why I am using my influence to also to preserve our culture, our nature, and especially tonight, for my fellow youth, I am here to encourage you to find your God-given talents and skills, to go out of your comfort zones, that may we use our God-given talents and skills to preserve our beautiful culture like this, our tradition, our practices, even our nature. Let us remember that we are God's stewards of our beautiful tourist spots, not only here in Benguet, but also of the Cordillera. And together, kakailian, I cannot do this alone. My fellow youth and my fellow kailian, all together, let us preserve, protect, and promote our rich culture, tradition, products, and tourist spots here in Benguet. And let us all look forward to a better and more blessed and more richer Benguet in the future. Salamat, Apo! Mabiyag ti Benguet, matago-tago, tako. Amen. Salamat.
Thank you so much, candidate number 13 of Kibungan. Maraming
you.
salamat sa iyo.
And that completes all of the answers to that picture question for our Mr. Benguet contestants. Let's see if we will be having the same photograph for the Miss Benguet with the top 5.
Starting with candidate number 5
Miss
from Mangkaya.
Mangkaya. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
All right, Miss Mangkayan, are you ready?
I am ready.
Here's the picture. Tell us something about it. Let's go.
What can you say about it?
This picture reminds me how beautiful our hometown is. It shows it shows everything that we have. It shows everything that we can share with the world. It shows one of our it shows one of our This picture shows one of our pinapakita na larawan ng ito ang pangunahing pamumuhay ng ating probinsya, agriculture. And it reminds me that our province is very rich in resources, and I am very proud that we are making good use of it. So let us preserve our nature while we are fighting for a better economy.
Okay, we got that. Copy that. Thank you very much for reading that picture as you've said. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much, candidate number 5 from Mangkayan.
Next up,
Next up, let's call on candidate number 6 from Bacon.
come join us here up on stage, Miss Bakun.
Grabe partner, napakahirap. Picture lang, imagine, ang dami ng ibig sabihin.
Oo, tama. A picture paints 1,000 words, they say. So,
Absolutely, partner. Here we go.
Here
candidate
she
number
is.
6 from Bacon.
Hi, Miss Bacon.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. We have a photograph. You have to take a look at it and say something about it, okay?
Are you ready?
Here it is. Go.
What can you say about the photograph?
What can you see and what can you say about it?
I see in front of me the proud lands of Benguet. One of the livelihood that had helped the Igorots and us Benguets to strive in our lives and to survive is through agriculture. Farming has helped us survive. Farming has been one of our greatest assets as a Benguet, and I believe that we, all of us, should continue to protect our lands, to take care of our nature, and to utilize the blessed nature that we are given. Because I believe that we people of Benguet are the hope of the future. Because we should care for the past, cherish the present for the sake of the future generation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Bacon. You may have the stage. Backstage muna. Thank you so much.
Thank
Of
you, Miss
course,
Bacon.
Napakagaling ng kanilang mga kasagutan. At syempre, hindi rin papahuli ang ating candidate number 8 from Atok.
All right, Miss Atok, please join us here up on stage.
Grabe partner, halos lahat ng ating mga candidates ay nakasagot. So mas nagiging mahirap para sa ating mga judges kung sino nga ba ang
Oo,
mananalo.
syempre para sa Mr. and Miss Benguet, walang mahirap. Everything is possible, ika nga. Hi, Miss Atok.
Hello po.
Kumusta? Kaya pa ba?
Yes naman po.
Kayang-kaya. At kayang-kaya mo ring sabihin ang naiisip mo sa isang larawang ito. Please turn around and tell us something, what you think about this photo. Let's go. There you go.
What can you say and see about the picture?
This picture speaks 1,000 words. As a BS biology students who love nature, in Benguet, we are abundant in nature and we should protect it for the future generation that we have. This picture is in line with our Adivai theme, a people's festival of culture, nature, and the future. By preserving our nature, we can give a better future for the younger generation. Because I believe in the saying that nature provides as long as we protect. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 8 from Atok. Thank you. You may have the backstage for a while.
And we got 2 more ladies left.
2 more. Okay, partner, tawagin na natin ang candidate number 9 from Kabayan.
Miss Kabayan.
We are almost there. Sino kaya ang ating bagong Mr. and Miss Benguet 2022? Hi, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Kumusta? Kaya pa rin?
Kaya pa rin. Laban!
Laban.
Okay.
Ituloy natin ang laban sa pagtingin ng isang larawan at kung ano ang masasabi mo tungkol dito. Please take a look at this and say something about this picture.
In this picture, what can you say or see about it? Ready? Take your time.
Good evening, Benguet!
as we can see in the picture, it is a place here, part of the benguet, wherein in this place we can see that some of these mountains are being in agricultural industries, and we believe that in agricultural industry, it is where the farmers get their income. But as of now, it is time for us to realize that we should plant more trees and protect our nature. And that will be all. Thank you! Good evening, everyone!
Thank you so much, candidate number 9 from Kabayan.
And have a very beautiful evening as
We
well.
have our last stop
Absolutely.
to complete the top 5, Miss Benguet. Let's call on candidate number 10, Miss
La Trinidad.
Hello, Miss La Trinidad.
Good evening.
Ready ka na ba?
I believe so. Miss La Trinidad, here is your picture question. Please turn around. Look at this picture
In this picture,
and describe it. Let's go.
what can you see or say about it?
I can see my beloved province. Not only that, the mountains, our natural resources, our identity. And these are the things that we must protect. But the question is how? First, of course, we need to strengthen our laws and ordinances that will further support the growth of our agriculture and natural resources. Laws that would preserve them for how many years? Second, for this picture, we should always partake in activities and programs. Let us be proactive, Igorots of our benguet. Let us be united to fulfill our roles in the community, for us to protect our environment and, of course, the livelihood of a lot of people in Benguet. Third, of course, the most important of all, we must improve within. We must know how to respect our nature. We must know how to cultivate and let it grow. Always remember, we need to be part of the solution, not the problem, so that in the future, our future generations, the many generations that would come, would be able to see and experience the beauty of Benguet. Thank you.